Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Scale, set us up.
What's up? So, actually, it's pretty funny because I've been playing that Prince of Persia. Shout out to them.
Yo, I stayed up till 1:45 in the morning playing that shit, bro.
It's tight, right?
Yes.
It's tight.
Mhm.
I'm actually fiending. After we get done with this, I'm playing that shit. I don't give a man.
See, I was playing it too.
That shit is tight. But,
Yes.
but so I was on there now. You have to go through the whole thing and set up like Ubisoft Connect and all that, blah, blah. And they have the
Right.
Ubisoft Plus now. And that's it. I think you're aware. You made me aware of it actually, that you like purchased it that way because you just signed up, type of thing, correct?
Yeah, well, I wasn't paying for the. I wanted the early access,
Right.
and I wasn't paying like that money for it. Like for a game, I think I would come back to and revisit. But since we're doing this for a review, we're going to beat the game before we review it.
Right.
I knew I was probably never going to come back to it, so I was like $17.99 for this month, and then cutting it off.
Bro,
So,
I
yeah.
should have paid. I should have paid better attention to that, man.
I'm not gonna
That's a
lie,
smart
I
way
would
to
have
do
did
it,
the same thing. When I look back, I was like, "Fuck!" I just didn't know. And so now I'm fucking aware, and it had me looking more into this plan that he's on. So Ubisoft Plus is like, well, like he said, $17.99. But aside from having this Prince of Persia day one, I think they're gonna have was that Skull and Bones day one.
Yeah,
you get their back catalog, which is a lot. Like Ubisoft got a lot of shit. You get Assassin's Creed shit. Now, like if you want to go back and play their stuff,
right.
you get the South Park games, which I'm a big, the Stick of Truth and the Fractured Butthole. That's what the game is called. That's what it's called.
No pause.
No pause. But like I actually really love those games. They're really funny. And I was like, dang, that's kind of solid. Like I just didn't know that they were dropping this and they were getting the game like that. I think that was like, that shit just threw me off. And then I saw an article saying that they want to get gamers used to not owning their games anymore. And I was like, I don't know if I like with the service that you got going, but that's the mission. I don't know how I feel about that. And that kind of got me going. I was like, well, how are we going to go about this as far as, are we going to not be owning our games anymore? Like, even right now, I was thinking like my library, my Steam library and stuff. I was like, if I didn't have internet, could I even play games like with the stuff I bought already? Like, what can I actually like play? Do I? And I'm kind of having an existential crisis. I was like, do I own anything?
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of killing me. Like, I don't own shit. Like, what if I want to play stuff? Like, now I'm about to just have a Switch and have cartridges. It's like, it's like, is that the only media that's gonna last? But I say all this to say that is their like MO, their modus operandi. They're trying to change, have a shift in the in the gaming community.
Yeah,
don't want us to own stuff anymore. So I'm just wondering, like, how do y'all feel about it? Are we cool with not owning games anymore? Are we done with that? We got these services, they're gonna be around forever. Fuck it. Like, we want to play the game, we'll just subscribe. Or do we want to keep owning our games? And do you think the Ubisoft Plus is good? Like, it's just as far as being a gamer, you know what I mean? Is that a good move for them? Does it shake up the industry at all? What you think, Nova?
All right, so like the first point, like, is it you're saying like pretty much, is it a good thing that they're having us do this, or is it the
well, are you okay with not owning your games? Is the
first off, no, that's a hard no for me. Like, nah, like, because I'm paying money for these games, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to keep these games and keep playing them even after these platforms or whatever they decide to launch these things on. I want to keep my game. I want to go back and play it because I do that all the time. Right. And Chad, I don't know if you guys do this, but I like to play classic games, go back and play them all the time. So can't really do that if you don't have access to the games. So I really don't like that. Plus, a lot of people, me included, are getting subscription fatigue, bro. Like, I have a subscription for Xbox. I got subscriptions to watch TV. I got subscriptions to make beats. You know, with FL Studios have subscriptions, bro. I got subscriptions to play video games on different platforms. It's crazy, but but on the opposite end, on the other end of the coin, they are giving the gamers a lot more flexibility. Like, for instance, if Viking wanted to come in, play one game, he'd get in and get out for $17.99. You know what I mean? But they're banking more so on the consumer that wants to just kind of stick around to see all the other things that they have.
Right.
The price point of the service right now is a little bit pricey for me. $17.99 for some Ubisoft games is a bit much for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haven't played a lot of their back catalog, this might be something that's good for you.
Right.
But yeah, I wish I would have been smart enough to do the Black Viking thing, to be honest.
Man,
because they got me for full price, bro.
They got me. And I'm cool with that, but now it's like, damn, do I even own this shit? Are they gonna take it from me? Is how I'm feeling. It's like they're not gonna take it from me, but shit, you see what happened to Discovery. I find everything downloadable as it could possibly be taken. What if their whole thing goes down and they just don't run that way anymore? And now it's like we don't own that game. Like it's gone to the wind.
Because there should.
Go ahead.
No, my bad. I was about to say, because there should be something that protects the consumer against things like this, though. For real, like if I bought a game, like I've heard in the past, like PlayStation have like, if you pay for some TV shows, you know what I mean, and you download them onto your console, and they're just like, we don't have rights to that anymore. We gotta take it back from you. But I paid for a product, you know. And then there's not a lot of forms of entertainment that actually do exactly that. Like they just take their stuff back after you've already paid for it.
Yeah.
So,
you know what they're inviting right there?
Oh, I already know.
They're inviting Jack Sparrow and them boys. You know what I mean?
The Bay.
The Bay. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
The Buccaneers. You know what I mean?
Fighting them.
Blackbeard. They inviting the Pirates.
Yeah.
You tell me we don't own nothing?
Oh, no?
We gonna take it.
We gonna take it. You see what we can do.
Like 100%, man. Like E-Ranks is right, bro. He said the only way to truly own a game is to pirate it. Even if you buy a game, they can shut the servers down on you at any time, bro. Like you're paying for the license. You're not actually paying for the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? On the older systems, you got your Sega, your Dreamcast, you know what I mean? Pop whatever in and it runs. You know what I mean?
The good days.
Yeah.
It
used to run. It runs sometime. Yeah. Did y'all used to ever just like pop the PlayStation game in and wait for the little PlayStation symbol to come up or any other symbol, bro? To know that you can play?
On edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You
please start. Please.
Or Sega, you blowing into the cartridges and shit?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah, man. I for one probably like unless it's like a game I'm trying out, right? I don't really fuck with Ubisoft Plus. Most of I already have Game Pass and like a lot of their I have a list right here. A lot of their newer titles are already on Game Pass, right?
A lot of that shit was on Game Pass too.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Origins and Valhalla, Far Cry 5 and 6. For Honor, like the whole thing. Wildlands for Ghost Recon, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Rainbow Six Siege, and Watch Dogs 2. All on Game Pass, bro. Like I don't need this, but if I want Prince of Persia, and I see that $59.99, and I know I could probably beat it within a month.
Yeah.
I'm subbing and getting out of there.
And they know that. They know that.
They just hoping you forget.
That is exactly what they're hoping for. Please forget just once. And just forgetting one time per customer is huge.
Yeah.
Don't let it be 2 or 3 times. Hell.
I don't know if they're trying to make themselves more attractive to be bought by someone else, right? Like EA Play, right? Like Xbox is like, we'll pay you guys to have you a part of our subscription service, right? And they could be ramping up to do something like that because $17.99 is a crazy price to be dropping on me compared to even PlayStation Plus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like $17.99 is kind of crazy, bro. Like Game Pass Ultimate is $16.99, bro, with way more games and some of the Ubisoft games.
A lot of the Ubisoft games. A lot of the games you named, I played on game. Murrow, Phoenix Rising, cool game. Played on Game Pass. It's like, see, it's
Vic said I'm living in the high seas with video games. You can call me Luffy.
Monkey D. Yes, sir.
Oh hell no, bro. But no, as far as owning games, fuck. There was never a time to where we thought we don't even think about it really. We don't own. When's the last time you bought a box set for a TV series?
A TV series.
A TV series? No.
Bruh.
I never bought TV series because them shits was too many to buy. I bought movies.
Yeah. When's the last time that you've purchased like a physical movie?
Purchase. Yeah, probably like
it's been some
a
years.
while. Long ass time, actually.
Yeah. And I think the only people that really do that, like there's some, I still do it for like I'm gonna do it for the creator and get that like 4K
Blu-ray.
Ultra HD. You know what I mean? Because like the bit rate is a lot better. Like it's better than streaming it, right?
Yeah.
But for most people, they don't give a shit, bro. They're just like, I'll watch it on Netflix or on Hulu or Disney Plus
1080p, 720p. It's good for me. Is how they're thinking. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But I tell you, there are people who don't give a shit about that stuff. They don't give a damn about it.
Right. So I think that's where I think most people, right? Let's say your the games that sell on a yearly basis, that's always in the top 5 or top 10, right? If those games end up on a subscription service, those people are not going to care if they own Call of Duty or not. They just want to play this year.
Call of Duty.
Because like what they've been used to is I play Call of Duty this year and next year the new one drops. They never go back to it.
That's a fact.
Same with Madden, same with 2K.
Toss that case, bring in your old Call of Duty, trade it for the new one. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't mean to be doom and gloom about this, but with it, they're trying to get a head start on it. Right. I always think there will be a digital purchase because why would they take free money off the table?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you'll have people who's like, I want to own it, like the illusion of owning the game.
Yeah. Especially because when you buy games nowadays, they make you download the game.
Pretty much the whole damn game.
Yeah, it's like so these discs are just portals to like you're not even owning that.
Yes,
and that's my thing. When I say own, I'm thinking if we didn't have no internet, no nothing, I had a TV and a console or a computer, and I plug it in, can I play the game? A lot of that shit is a no go.
Yeah. That's probably been dead since online game since online game had been a thing for real.
That's why I like Metroidvanias, boy. You don't need shit for those games. You can play them shits on any device, damn near. Like, them are good games.
Oh damn, GE social guy I called out is fired. Oh damn, the company apologized to Reforge. Ugh, yuck. Okay, physical games are. Sergio says physical games are dead in the UK. Really hard to find physical games. People were making fun of me for talking about Target, like getting rid of their physical media. They was like, that's never going to happen. Blood. I posted this in like October, beginning of November. Still not restocked.
People shouldn't have been able to notice that when consoles started selling digital only versions. So clearly the way of CDs, and it just makes sense. Like,
well, let's waste too.
Yeah. No, for the company is to make money. Because what happens whenever you're done with your 20-hour Spider-Man game and I want it, and I'm like, can I borrow it? And then you just give it to me. You know what I mean? And then
that's true. That's true.
Gladly.
You know what I mean? There's like PlayStation and Xbox are like, nah, son. We're not gonna be sharing games too much longer, bro.
They gave us a little stint of sharing games too. It was fun.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
but back to like my original thought of owning games. Like, I think within 15 years, bro. It's mostly going to be, your Netflix, your Hulu's, your just subscription services everywhere. Now, I think the smaller guys like, Ubisoft and EA are going to try to build themselves a good catalog with good services so that the bigger players can subcontract, I guess you would say. You know what I mean? Like subcontract them to be like, we'll pay you X amount of dollars every year for your catalog, and then our members will be able to get EA Play, for example.
The catalog is not bad at all, and I can understand why. Like, think about all the Assassin's Creed. Like for die-hard Assassin's Creed people, they're gonna eat this shit. Any of those games that people are die-hard for, they're gonna eat that shit up like that. So
yeah, but can't you get like the older one? I mean, how much is Odyssey right now?
I'm sure all that shit cheap as shit.
Because like them games, like Valhalla is long, bro. It's like 160 hours, right? So that's, you know, a little over a month, 2 months, 3 months worth of game right there. And I bet you can get that shit for $20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just came to Game Pass too. Hell, I almost played it. Ubisoft Connect came up, and I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with y'all right now.
Marco said my collection is Game Pass.
Hey, and that's not bad though.
It's not, bro.
It's not.
There's so many games.
You get a monthly drip, bro. You got P3 coming out soon on it. Power World this Friday.
I think the only thing you would be cool with having your physical stuff with is like Xbox 360 and down. So like Xbox 360 and PS4, you could be good buying a whole stack collection for that. You could play them games still, except for the online shit. But like
you can.
Everything else, you could still play them. I know 360. I just missed 360. Shout out to 360, man.
Banti, Wagwan. But like to your point, Skeleton, that's what really annoys me about PlayStation is that you try to pop in a PS3 disc in your PS5, it's not working.
No, it's not.
Why? That's crazy to me.
I don't even have a defense for them.
Well, they probably don't want to implement like a PS3 emulator on there. You know what I mean? Just like because Nintendo tried that too, because they had their Wii game store, and they had the Wii U. They just implement little emulators on the console, so they don't want to develop a new emulator.
That's like that shit. I'm not a developer. I don't do any of that stuff. But like, bro, the way I be seeing these emulators on not my computer, but on computers, it's like they're so accessible and easy to do. I just don't understand how they're not just throwing it in their shit. Like, It's are crazy now. Like,
well, they want you to move on to the new hotness. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to spend too much time playing the old stuff, planned obsolescence, man. They want to get the money from you, not the
Sound like it's a pirate's life for me. It's not sounding good.
That boy said, "Arr."
Yeah, I'm gonna come back home around the holidays. This man gonna have a peg leg and everything.
BLAQQ Skellington. That's for my one. Y'all got it.
Oh my god, bro. Somebody said something. Oh yeah, Mike on top. I used to drop $100 a year on Ubisoft Plus. Wasn't even a question, but then they changed the pricing model, so I was good with only Game Pass. I mostly play games on PC and Xbox. Yeah,
that's what's great. If you got a PC, boy, we ain't worried about shit.
Yeah, and I feel like that is $100 a year is like what, $950 a month or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or like $850, $875, somewhere around there. That seems to me, when you compare it to even PlayStation Plus and Game Pass, that seems like a fair shake right there. $100 a year, yeah. $17.99, bro, sounds crazy to me. Ubisoft
monthly, yes, especially because it's just not nothing new on there. Like, it's just old stuff.
Yeah, you got Prince of Persia, and then next up you got Skull and Bones.
And that's where I come in, baby. That's where I start my subscription.
I will wait a few days for that. That shit was in development hell for a hot minute, bro. So I'll probably wait a few days.
I'm on.
See who, like, people.
Not Battleship.
Yeah.
I remember what y'all was saying about that shit.
Yeah, bro. Yo, developers, can y'all stop having these corny ass reels of people playing the game and like scripted voices, bro? Like
worst.
that shit is cringy as fuck.
That shit weak.
You talking about like when they're like, oh well, maybe I should go over here.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's over here.
Game.
He's over there. He's over
They
there.
shot me. Oh no.
Jonathan, look how cool this board looks.
Is that a pterodactyl? Like they always be sounding surprised. You know what the fuck that is.
You know what the fuck that is. Stop it. They need to just bring random people to play. They need to just make a good version that won't glitch out and bring random people to play it and show true excitement. Because that scripted shit is trash. I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like next to that is like whenever they have like YouTubers like being overly dramatic when they're playing shit, bro. Like or Twitch streamers or whatever. Twitch streamers. I call them screamers because that's what they be doing sometimes. But I'm like, bro, come on, bro. The funniest shit, and I thought this was good advertisement for Avatar. Did you see the RDC World?
Oh my god, bro. And I'm gonna play this offline, bro.
Bro, so funny, bro.
That shit had me weak, bro.
Bro, I was audibly laughing, bro. That shit had me dying. Oh my god,
funny as shit, man.
He turned off his camera and everything.
I had to. He's about to start laughing. He's not about to play that shit. He is not touching that game ever again.
They said we ain't getting no more sponsors after this one, bro. That shit was hilarious. So.
That shit was funny.
He said, "You guys go ahead and download the game. We got it in the description below. Yeah, I'm gonna play this off, finish this up off screen." Oh, I was dying laughing, bro. So, oh my god, that shit was funny. To go Game Pass, cool to be honest, but it helps me buy. Yes. I've never bought more games until I had Game Pass, bro. Like knowing that games are dropping, right? Like, you know, like quarterly or whatever, like on Game Pass or monthly, right? You're playing games, and now like you're used to that monthly spend of $16.99. Like if you have Ultimate, right? You're used to that. Like it comes out, you're not even worried about it. You're used to it. But then another game comes out. Now you don't have to choose, right? From one game to the next. It's like I'm gonna buy it. Boom. Like it really does.
Real. Yeah.
It really does like help me at least. Like I know what games are coming out. Like I don't have to worry about Hellblade, Flight Simulator, Avowed, Towerborn, Stalker 2. There's so many games I know that's coming out this year that are AAA games, right? That I know I don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
Right. And then plus all the other shit, the third-party shit that comes into the service. Like they feed the beast. And I can try it and maybe I like it, maybe I don't, but it's cool. There's a bunch of other shit on there to play. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then I'm able to go buy Suicide Squad or Wukong whenever that shit comes out. You know what I mean? Like Prince of Persia got it on the low though. You know what I mean? I'm surprised y'all didn't do that, bro.
I ain't even got nothing. I'm salty.
I was like, let's subscribe up, baby. 1 month. And then we done.
I guess I own it till I take my shit.
Exactly.
Yep. All right. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, you're in euros, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Game Pass is the move for you then, bro. Because $80 or 80, what was that? €80 per game. Yeah, that's nuts, bro. Shout out to my boys in Brazil because they paying hefty fees over there, bro.
Shout out to y'all.
I got like import tax or something. What they got going on?
Blood. I think they charging like $900 for an Xbox, like in USD. It's the situation over there is crazy, bro.
My Xbox better make me breakfast at that point, bro.
That's crazy.
like
We're over here complaining about games and shit.
Yeah,
they gotta pay that.
The VAT tax is crazy over there. Talos, what up, boy?
What up?
Game Pass didn't replace the buying market; it replaced the rental market. I still buy the same amount of games, always have, and now no need to go to Blockbuster or Redbox. Okay,
I wish it would have came in at the same time, so we didn't have that gap in between the Blockbuster, Redbox, and then the Game Pass. Like we had a gap between those, so renting games was like. But
GameFly,
I had GameFly for a little bit.
We had GameFly too, but like, bro, that shit takes 4 days there, 4 days back. I remember it takes a long time to get your game, like,
bro. Plus, like, I remember I rented Resident Evil 4 on GameFly, bro. I got all the way to the end of the game. And I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But anyway, it's the last mission of the game, bro. And you're supposed to go do something. When it went to load, bro, my shit was scratched. So I just beat Resident Evil 4 for the first time like 5-10 years ago, bro. Because I sent the game back and I didn't want to wait for the game to come back to me, bro.
Yeah, it takes that long.
I tried everything, bro. I tried the toothpaste trick on the disc. What's y'all secret tricks to make the disc work? Chat.
Alcohol swab.
Alcohol,
yeah,
but renting sucked.
Damn,
renting was GameFly was right. At least with the renting, you could take that shit back if it didn't work to the same state. But GameFly was 4 days gone. 4 days. I used to have that shit on clockwork. Boy, I used to be like, that game better be here today. I have been waiting. But it was a cool experience. It's a cool experience.
Oh my god, bro. So yeah, man, y'all got any more thoughts on the Ubisoft Plus ordeal? Do y'all think it's a fair price?
Nah, she done broke it down. Not really. Not for all that old shit. It's like, bro, y'all ain't releasing enough shit quick enough.
I mean, let's take Game Pass out of it, right? Like, is this something, or Game Pass or PS Plus? Well, you kind of can't because those are competing services.
You can't. Okay. I feel like it's too expensive, man, but I understand why they price it that way because they can't just take the hits like how Microsoft can. You know what I'm saying? So they got to get a little bit more bread on the front end for their games.
Right. Yeah, they can't be a loss leader, that's for sure.
No.
They about to be with me, boy, because I'm about to be canceling everybody.
I will be right there when Skull and Bones drops. I'm like, start. It's gonna be our reminder to cancel subscription. Do that.
What about y'all in the chat, man? Y'all think $17.99 for Ubisoft Plus is too much? What sounds like a reasonable price to you guys, man? Yeah, man. If y'all just now joining, man, welcome. This is the Longhouse. We cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We talk a lot of shit. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thanks for rocking with us. Even if it's just for a minute, cuz. Thanks for rocking with us.
Welcome.